Lower breath, more expansive breath. Arms and legs get so heavy, so soft. Filling up the front ribs, allowing that breathing diaphragm to stretch as you fill up the lungs. Really exaggerate that. Take your time with that inhale. The exhales, everything softens, everything falls. Let's scan the body and allow more release, more unclenching through glutes, through inner thighs. Low back unclenches. Feel your mid back fall. Upper back falls. Shoulders get more grounded. Unclench the back of your neck. Unclench your jaw. Unclench your eyes, your scalp. Brave ones. Courageous ones. Rest deeply. Consider the view of how brave and courageous you are to continue forward. As being human is no small feat. Let your body get twice as heavy, twice as soft. Swivel fingers and toes and take a deep breath. Or bend your knees. Another breath. Let's roll to one side. And push yourself up. Let's stack put your blankets in the put away folds. And have them near your head, and you can let on them if you like with your head. You can start there and adjustment as needed. And let's have your blocks stacked like this in front. If you'll grab a strap, lay on your left side and face knee. So blocks in front of you about hip level. I'm moving, mine are taller than I want yours because of the stage, so you'll do yours in the stack like me. Okay. So first off, let's put your top knee on your blocks there and put the blocks to where it can support your leg well. Okay. However, it needs to be comfortable that way. And we don't need our strap right off. So we'll reach the arms forward and front, palms together. Inhale, lift the top arm, and exhale, reach back kindly to a twist. And then inhale, back up, and exhale, hands together. Inhale, lift up, allow that turn, maybe a little deeper. Inhale up again, and exhale, unturn. So you can take this as slow as you want. Just allowing a deeper turn each breath. And at any point, you can always remove a block from your knee. Oh, I see a bloom on the vine back there. So next time you go into the twist, let's stay there. So arms wide, maybe adjusting the head support. We're not going to go fully passive all the way. So gently flex both feet, reaching out through the heels. So bottom leg is straight, reaching out through that heel. And then arms wider. Gently turning right shoulder toward the earth more. Deep breath. There's slight action in arms and legs. Turning from the core. Breathe. Slower, fuller breath. One more. Let's inhale up with that arm again and unturn. Support your head well. Deep breath. So we can move the blocks maybe up by your face now. So just get them out of your way of your legs. Bend your knees in front of your body. So spine is long. Top hand stabilizes you in front of your belly or chest. Top leg now straightens down. Flex that foot. Inhale, swing it forward. Exhale, swing it back. Inhale forward. Exhale. Keeping the hips stacked as you move. Just getting the biggest range of motion that's comfortable right now. Let's do one more. And then take a quad stretch. So grab the foot behind you. Knee at hip level. Push the knee back. Stretching the front thigh on that leg and engaging the glute. Push the knee back more if you can. Slow breath. Push the knee back more if you can, maybe foot a little closer to your butt. So shoulders stay stacked, but pull the top shoulder back. One more breath. Slowly release and grab that foot in front and take a figure four stretch. So stand on the floor in front of your body knee. Push the knee wide with your top hand. Solid breath there. Deepen the stretch, move your legs closer to your chest and keep pushing knee wide. Big breath. We'll stack our legs again. So head is supported well, top arm reaches up to the sky, start backward circle. So that hand, up and back, up and back. Look at that stroke, yeah. And then, so keep the shoulders stacked. Let the circle start to get as big as it wants to get, but don't move the ribs right now. Just keep the shoulders stacked. Just get all the movement in the shoulder joint. Biggest range of motion is comfortable for you. And now start to involve the ribs. Let the ribs turn. Let the ribs fall forward when you reach forward, and let the ribs turn upward toward the ceiling when you reach back. So fullest range of motion using the whole torso to make a bigger circle with the hand. All right, one more circle. Let's take that twist. Go wide with the arms and lay back. This is a passive twist now. You might adjust the head support. So you can either have knees stacked, you can have a block between your knee or under the bottom knee or both. You can always support that right arm or shoulder with something. So passive pose, just melt and soften. But breathe, slow and expansive breath. At any point, if you want a deeper pose, you can cross top leg over bottom leg, intertwining the legs. You can always turn the head to the right a little or a lot as well. Body twice as heavy, twice as soft. Okay, on your next inhale, let's first off stack your legs again. Then next inhale, we'll lift the arm up and unturn. Support your head well and rest. Breathe and rest. Feel the space in your lungs that you've created. So we're gonna do the other side. So if you don't need the visual, you can just roll over. Or if you want to flip over to the other end of the mat, take your blankets and block with you. So we'll first start with knees bent in front of the body. Top knee rests on your blocks, actually, pardon me, and bottom leg straight. Straight down from your hip. Okay. So blocks are supporting the leg where it's comfortable. Arms long in front, palms together, and we'll inhale, lifting top arm, reaching back as far as is comfortable. Inhale back up, exhale and turn. Inhale, lifting, exhale, back. Inhale, lifting, exhale and turn. Flex both feet, reach out through the heel. So you can take this as slow as you need to. And next time your arms goes back behind you, let's stay in that twist, arms wide. And you might adjust the head support, but reach out through fingertips. Keep flexing the feet, reaching out through the heels. Gently but actively turning the navel and the ribs. An expansive breath. So it's not quite a passive pose. There's some action in arms, legs, and core. Let's do one more breath. Okay, we'll inhale, lifting that top arm or back arm up again and turning. Support your head well and stack your legs. Big breath. So starting with knees bent in front of the body, spine is long. Top hand stabilizes you in front of belly or chest. Top leg straight and straight down from the hip. Flex that foot. Inhale, reach forward with that leg. Exhale, swing it back. Inhale, swing forward. Exhale, swing back. So keep your hips stacked. Allow the fullest range of motion in that leg as possible. So when we're swinging forward, we're engaging hip flexor and lengthening back of the leg. When we're reaching back, we're engaging glute and lengthening hip flexor. Good core work, good glute work. Let's do one more. Then let's take the quad stretch. So reach back behind you, wrap the foot behind your butt, bending the knee as much as is comfortable. Push the knee straight back. Knee is at hip level, so try not to let it collapse or lift up too high. Keep in good alignment for the comfort and health of your joints. And breathing. You might bend the knee more if possible, or push the knee back more. Keep the shoulders stacked, but maybe pull that top shoulder back more to open the front chest. But a little closer to your butt if possible. Push the knee back more actively. Take a good breath. And let's release that and take a figure four stretch. So grab the foot in front and stand on the floor in front of your bottom knee. Push the top knee wide. Some external rotation of that left hip. To deepen the pose, you can move your legs closer to your chest and still push the knee wide with hand or forearm. Expansive breath. One more. And we'll stack the legs again. Good breath. So we'll take top arm up to the ceiling. Knees are bent in front of the body, spine is long. Start to circle the hand up and back. So backward circles, the backstroke. And the hand will go forward, up and back, forward, up and back. Then allow the deepest range of motion in the shoulder joint. So it's a backstroke circle. Biggest range of motion in the shoulder joint that's comfortable. Keeping the ribs stable to start. Let your breath flow well. If you'd like to, let the ribs start to turn. When you reach forward, roll the ribs forward. And when you reach back, let the ribs turn, the heart turn up toward the ceiling. You can slow it down as much as you like. Okay, when the arm goes back behind you, let's stay in that twist for a passive twist. So you can always remove a blanket for your neck's comfort if you like. Arms are wide. Your legs are stacked to start. You can always put a block between your knees, under the bottom knee, or both. If there's discomfort there, you can always support that left arm behind you or the shoulder. Let's take expansive breaths, but soft bodies. Unclench. Fall. For a deeper pose, you can always cross top leg over bottom, intertwining the legs. Or you can even turn your head a little or a lot to the left. Unclench. Let go. Body twice as heavy, twice as soft. Let's slowly return head to neutral. Let's stack the legs. Inhale, lift that top arm again. Unturn and support your head well. Take some satisfying breaths. And one more. And we'll push up to tabletop and do some cat and cow. Inhale, head and hips lifting. Exhale, head and hips tuck. Biggest range of motion in the spine that you can allow. Biggest range of motion in the shoulders that you can allow. The head lifts, pull the shoulders back. When the head drops, push the shoulders down towards your hands. One more breath. And neutral spine. Step your right foot forward to a low lunge. You can always use your blocks under your hands if you like. You can always have cushion under your back knee. Hips forward, letting the front of that left hip open and gently lengthen your spine. Hands are grounded under the shoulders. Return to the breath. Soften that left hip more. Relax your face. One more breath. Take your time to switch sides. Left foot forward, low lunge. Longest lunge you can allow. Start to lengthen the spine more. Softening front of right hip. Unclench the head. Soften right hip even more. One more breath. Take your time to bring both knees to the earth, both elbows down. Full body wrap. Grab your blocks and have them tall under your hands. Come into a standing tabletop. So we're pushing down with hands and feet to straighten the legs. Bring the feet straight down from the hips and hands straight down from the shoulders. Okay, from here, right foot steps forward so that the toes are right between your blocks. So still that foot is directly in front of your hip, your right hip. Left foot steps back about a foot. Still standing on train tracks, your hip distance apart. Keep the ankles in alignment with your hip joints. Toes face forward. Get the hands under the shoulders. Spine is long, legs are straight. Pull that right hip back a little to square the hips better. Lengthen the heart forward. Stick the butt out behind you. You might feel a good stretch in the back of your right leg. If you want a deeper pose, you can fold or you can lower the blocks and lose your blocks. You can fold over your front leg as much as you like. Inhale, lengthen the heart forward. Pull the right hip back, fold comfortably. If you want more, you can flex your front foot, lifting toes up. Pull the hips straight back. Spine gets longer, fold comfortably. Soften your face. Pull the hips straight back. One more breath. Look forward, ground your feet. Back to tall blocks if you're not there already. So just go ahead and switch your feet. So step 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Same position, but just switch sides. Toes forward, ankles in alignment with your hip joint. Okay, spine long, legs straight. Pull that left hip back to square your hips better. Spine is long, start to fold comfortably. Pulling hips straight back. So when we pull the hips straight back to the wall behind you, that creates some traction in the front leg. Longer spine, straighter legs, kindly fold. Are you breathing? Slow breath. You can fold as much as you want. If you need more, you can always flex your front foot. Toes lifting, hips pull back. Folding kindly. Unclench your head. Take a good breath. Okay, look forward. Both feet down. Both blocks tall. Go ahead and come back into your standing tabletop. Take a few breaths there. Just being restful. And we'll lower both knees to the earth evenly. So use your core strength. And sitting down with legs wide in front. You can always sit on the front edge of folded blankets. So if this is a difficult place for you, so if the spine is wanting to rock back like this, then we definitely need to sit on the front edge of a blanket or two. So that tilts the pelvis forward so that it takes the stress out of the low back. If your toes are falling outward and backward, so that's another clue that we need blankets under the hips. So you can also put blocks under the thighs there if you need some extra support for this as well. Okay, feet are as wide as they can be. Legs are long, spine is long, hands to the floor in front. You can always have blocks under your hands. Start to circle the spine. So we lean into the hands when we lean forward. So we're not trying to strengthen the core right now. So We need our hands grounded onto something so that we're not straining low. So gently flex the feet. Keep the spine long. So as things start to open, let your circles get bigger. The back of your circle is your upright position. So we're not leaning back. Okay, when we're at the back of our circle, our spine is upright. But you can lean as far forward as your body wants to go, as far to the side as your spine wants to go. Next time you sit up, take your time to switch directions, go the other way. You'll notice that your circles get smaller, and that's okay. Just be present with that. Letting your circles get bigger and bigger as they want to. Leaning into the hands, and you lean forward. Let your breath flow well. Keep your feet gently flexed. Okay, we'll do one more breath. Come to the back of your circle. You'll stay there and relax. Just let your legs be heavy, shoulders heavy. Good breaths. Okay, you have your legs wide still. You can even push your hips forward more to deepen the stretch if your body's okay with that. So if you're to where your body's like, I do not want any more wide-legged positioning, you can sit cross-legged, okay? So hands to the floor beside you. Inhale, left arm lifts up to the sky. Exhale, soft side bend to the right. Inhale, upward, switch arms. Exhale, soft side bend to the left. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, leading. You can go as slow as you want to. Just keep flowing with your breath. Inhale up, exhale to the side. You've still got your feet wide, gently flex your feet. And let's settle, leaning to the right. So next time you lean to the right, let's settle there. So your right hand can be on a block or your forearm can be on a block. Both shoulders down, turn your heart forward. Try not to rotate the spine. Gently flex your feet if you've got your legs wide. You can always support your head with that top hand if needed. Or you can reach further with your arm or your elbow. Think of breathing into left lung. One more breath. Top arm releases down and then spine comes up. Relax. Expansive breath. Okay, right arm lifting up to the side, leaning to the left, settle there. It's either left hand grounded to floor or block, or forearm grounded to floor or block. Both shoulders down, heart faces forward. Breathing into the right lung, letting that right side hold. If your feet are wide, the feet are flexed gently. You can always deepen that side bend. Think of extending your spine a little bit more. Let's do one more breath. Top arm releasing, and then spine coming upward. Relax to center. Satisfying breaths. Okay, so if you'll meet me again with feet wide, legs long. We're going to turn toward one foot and do a forward fold here. So we have the option. The leg that we're reaching toward is long, but you have the option of bending the back knee. If you need that, okay, you can always support that knee with blocker blanket with the foot in front of the heel in front of your groin. Okay, so you always have that option. All right, we're turning toward the right leg, both hands on the floor on each side. So if you want to bend the left knee, you can. Spine lifts up tall. Turn the navel kindly to the right. Reach the heart toward the toes. So you're just being present with what is. So even if you're still upright with your spine and your lean forward is an inch, that's okay. We're reaching heart toward the toes kindly, keeping spine long, keeping knees reaching toward the floor. So we're trying not to slouch here, try not to round the spine to get your head closer to your foot. So spine lengthens, front spine is long. We're turning navel to the right and the heart reaching toward the toes, neck neutral. So the long leg, whether it be one or both, foot is flexed on the long leg. You can fold as much as you like. You can always take left hand and cross over to the outer leg, ankle, foot. That's going to deepen the twisting action of the spine. So be kind with your choices. Let's do one more breath. Both hands grounded. Walk the hands toward the body to sit up. Spine back to center and rest. Satisfying breath. We're facing left leg. Hands on each side of that leg. If you want to bend that right knee, bring the heel into center. You can and support that leg when something is needed. Spine lifts long. Heart turns toward the left. Start to reach your heart toward the toes kindly. Whatever leg is long, one or both, flex the feet gently. Inhale, spine longer. Turn the navel gently to the left. Reach the heart toward the toes kindly. Keep the neck neutral. Try not to round your back or slouch. Front spine is lengthening. You can fold as much as you like. You can always cross right hand to the outside of the leg, ankle or foot. That's going to deepen that twisting action of the spine, so be kind. Deep breath. One more. Both hands grounded and start to walk the hands toward the body to sit up. Spine back to center to relax. Big breath. Okay, so we'll grab the knees and let's bring the legs closer together. Legs go long, rock the legs out all the way from the hips to clear the joints. Big breath. So we need a blanket or near the head in case you need it. Lay down on your belly. So if you'll watch me here first before you engage so that you can just have a visual. It's hard to see when you're face down. Okay, we'll be laying the chin to the floor and legs together. We'll bend, I'll direct you exactly what to do. You'll bend one knee, opposite hand grabs the foot behind you. You can always use a strap around your foot if you can't grab the foot easily. Then this other hand that we're not using yet, we ground it to the floor and we're rolling onto our side and kicking back with that foot. You can use your blanket under your head to support. So we're just holding onto that foot for a back bend that way, okay? Okay, so lay on your belly with your blanket close by. Okay, chin down, legs are long. Go ahead and bend your left knee. Reach back with your right hand and grab your foot if you can. Use a strap if you need it. Left hand to the floor, right outside of your shoulder. Slowly roll to your right side. You can use your blanket under your head. Kick back with that foot. So left hand stays on the ground. Breathe. Reach back with this hand to grab the step. And then roll to the right. Good. Kick back with your foot. Allowing that opening through the hip. Yeah, how are you doing there?
Okay.
Very good job. You okay, Linda? Deep breath. You can kick back more. We're just allowing that front body to open there. That foot is grounded behind you. So you can either, so hold on to the foot however is comfortable for your wrist and arm. Breathe in deeply. You can slide the foot back more if you like. Let's do one more breath. And slowly we'll lay on the belly again and then release the foot. Stack your hands under your head. You might rock your hips side to side or swing your feet side to side with knees bent. Big breath. Let's do the other side. So we're bending right foot or right knee, reaching back with the left hand, using a strap if needed. Right hand is out wide, elbow up high. Roll onto the left side. You can use that blanket under your head if you like. Kick back with that foot. So that foot touches the ground and slides back comfortably. Keep that right hand grounded. Letting the front body open through the right side. Really, it's a spiral line stretch. So from left shoulder to right hip, the opening. Deep breaths. Yeah, good job. You okay? Mm-hmm. Maybe slide the foot back a little further if possible. We're trying to get our hips stacked. Nice back bend. Really good breath. And one more. We'll slowly unturn, then release the foot. Stack your hands under your head, legs long behind you, and rock the hips out, or swing the feet side to side. So take either a child's pose or a puppy dog pose. So child's pose is when we have big toes touching each other. Sit back toward the heels as much as you can. You can reach your arms forward with forehead to the ground. Or puppy dog pose is when we keep the hips up high. So if like your knees or ankles don't like the child's pose, this is a better option usually. So knees right under hips. Heart melting toward the floor, arms forward, shoulders melt. So we don't want the hips in front of the knees to where we've got lots of pressure in the upper body. We want knees right under the hips so that the weight of our body is supported by the knees, so upper body can relax. Expansive breaths, wide breaths into the rib cage. Every exhale you fall. Take a really good breath. And let's all rock forward to lay on the belly. And let's do some alligator breath. So feet a little bit wider than the hips. Toes turn outward. So inner ankles fall toward the floor. Hands are stacked under either forehead or chin, whatever is more comfortable. Okay, so if you're on heavy days of your period, you just stick with your regular Ujjayi breath, your slow, expansive breath. Or if you might be pregnant, same thing. Otherwise, this is deep abdominal work. The inhale, you swell the belly big, push the belly against the floor. And the exhale, you squeeze the belly, lifting the belly off the ground. That's the only thing that moves though. The only thing that actively moves is belly. Inhale, swell the belly big. Exhale, squeeze the belly into the spine. Slow breath. Try to relax everything else. Relax the shoulders. Relax the mouth. Relax the neck. Arms and legs get softer, heavier. One more breath. I'll just relax. And take your time to roll onto your back. You want to hug your knees into your chest, you can. Or do some pelvic tilts. So you can take full corpse pose here. Or if you'd rather put your legs up onto something, you're welcome to put them up the wall or over the chair. Or you can do reclined cobbler's position. Or if you need a back bend, then put a blanket under your heart space. So check in and see what your body's needing for your resting position. Make sure you're warm enough. And if you want to cover your eyes with something, you're welcome to do that too. You will allow your breath to deepen. Blend toes and fingers. Stretch or move in any way that would feel good for you. And take as much time as needed to make your way up into sitting. So if you want to lay on your side for a bit, you can. And once you're comfortable, you'll gather palms together at your heart. Thank you for gathering once again and for sharing your light and your love. Namaste.
Thank you.
Mhm.